Aquarius, welcome back to Intuitive Garden Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Nicole. Welcome. As promised, Aquarius, I am doing a bonus reading, just checking into the energy for my Aquarius viewers at this time. If you haven't already checked out your July forecast, please do so. It's still relevant even if you're watching this video into August. And if you have already watched it, you might want to watch it again because it will give you new information and new insights. You will glean another deeper layer from that message. Remember, this is a general reading, and you may book a personal one-on-one reading with me at my website, intuitivegardentarot.org. It's so fun. I encourage you to treat yourself to that experience. It's very specific and much more personalized than a general reading. Without further ado, what do we have for you, Aquarius? We have the Three of Cups, the Hermit, Nine of Cups, the Devil, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Where's the air? There are no swords. Where's the fire? There are no wands. Very interesting. Cups and Pentacles. And two major arcana. All right, let's break it down. So I'm seeing that in the recent past, you've been feeling content, satisfied. For some of you, this might even be suggesting a little overindulgent in the physical pleasures of life, food and drink, etc. And I've never seen this before or felt or heard this before from this card, but maybe even a little bit overindulgent in your spending. Spending on food and drink. Yeah, let me know in the comments if this resonates with you at all, Aquarius. Okay, so you're showing up as the Three of Cups. Beautiful energy of coming together in like-minded community, celebration. I'm hearing muse. Maybe some of you are a muse for someone or looking for a muse or have found your muse. Very interesting, specific message coming through there. And okay, I'm seeing the flow here. So again, I'm getting some of you have been out and about being extra social and perhaps even partying pretty hard. And I don't blame you. I totally get that because this energy has been bumpy, and sometimes the best way to deal with it is to just celebrate, have a good time, and not sweat all that there is to be stressed about if you choose to focus on stress. So good that you haven't been. But what I'm getting here, Aquarius, is that now you're feeling like you need some alone time to regroup and reconnect with your higher self, with your higher purpose. You might have gotten a little off track, and so you're just reeling it back in and realizing it's time to get on track. And with the Devil at the heart of your reading, this is about, feeling unempowered, feeling upset, controlled, as well as addictions, physical addictions, sensual addictions. So that's really front and center for you right now, Aquarius, is looking at where you've given up your power, how you've given up your power. And I love this for you. You have a whole new beginning. And look at those hands. You're getting a grasp on your power, your energy, your physical body, your finances again. I feel like you're in a reset, or you're about to experience just a reset, a reboot. And being mindful of your spending, because that did come out in the beginning as maybe being a little too indulgent in spending on pleasures. And then next we have the Queen of Cups. And she's really a beautiful version in this deck of the Queen. There's some confidence here, as well as perhaps an offering of emotion. Maybe some of you have connected in a heartfelt way with someone. It could be male or female. This is a female character on the card. You might be offering some heartfelt expression of love, whether it's platonic or romantic. I'm just tuning into some detail that wants to come through. Give me a moment here. It's almost like you might even be waiting for a response from somebody that you've put some feelers out to, or somebody might be waiting to learn more about your feelings. It feels like it's leaning more towards a romantic connection, but it doesn't have to be. And then the Nine of Pentacles here, for further clarification, is about, feeling attractive and successful in your own right, very independent, very sovereign, not needing anyone's support, particularly financially, which can be so attractive, when somebody is in a place of not being needy, of course. Neediness can be such a repelling energy. So some of you may have chosen or might be choosing to go it alone for a while, or to do your own thing, is what's coming through here. You might have dabbled with romantic interactions and come to the conclusion right now that maybe it's best to just work on yourself and your health and your well-being. That's never a bad thing. Let me know in the comments if this is true for you, Aquarius. And let's tie this together with a message from the garden. If this video is resonating with you, please remember to hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. It's free and it helps me get more exposure and continue to do this for you, which I enjoy. If you already have subscribed, thank you so much for doing so. All right, transition is what's coming up for you, Aquarius, and it has Cancer energy. The moon, the candle. So I am getting that some of you might be pulling away from a love connection, or pulling away from putting yourself out there if you have been out there exploring and socializing. And it's time right now, I think a good time right now for you to kind of protect your emotional space. And as I mentioned, just regroup and reboot and get reconnected with your higher self, your wisdom, and whatever path it is that you're on. Yeah, there's some changes coming about, and what a perfect time then to really strengthen your relationship with yourself. It's hard with a lot of transition to be relating to somebody else. If you're already in an established healthy, grounded relationship, then that's not a problem. But especially if you've been out there dating, getting to know a lot of people, as you're changing and integrating, it can be so hard, kind of like a moving target, not knowing how to show up, or what exactly it is that you want and that you want to connect with. So this is a good time to go inward and go really deep in your own sense of self. And I don't think it's going to be for long. I think you're going to reemerge, and in a bigger and better package, frankly. Well, Aquarius, I hope this is helpful for you. Thank you for watching to the end. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate you all. Take care. Bye-bye.